Hey guys, Crisis 169K Mark coming to you live broadcast from Facebook, Pal Spectrum Internet, Phone for Cricket, and you guys here in Level YouTube. Now let's get into it. Is it good to rent or buy your cable modem? Um, Depends on what provider you have. Um, like with like with me personally, I have Spectrum, and they give you a free modem. Granted, the modem probably not very expensive, because this is my third one I have right now. I've gone through, but you know what? It's free, so whatever, right? If I was paying $300 for a cable modem, see, renting one or buying one are two different things. Like the Spectrum, lucky with Spectrum, I have Spectrum. They don't require me to rent a modem. Now, if I wanted a router, yes, you have to rent a router from them. They no longer have the dual routers because they had a lot of issues with them. Like, the router side will go out, but the modems will be working. Um, so then you have no wireless Wi-Fi because what happens is um, it's it's costing more money to fix or change it out because you're paying like $5-10 a month to rent a modem router like from Spectrum or Charter had it, and I asked the lady on the phone. I asked her, she told me why. Told me why personally, because they weren't cost effective. Because renting a router modem combo unit, in most cases, the router would go dead before the modem would, and you wouldn't know it until you try to log in something and you wouldn't log in. And so I have a Nighthawk router myself. Then I have a Spectrum, of course, or a Charter um, modem hooked into mine. From there, hooked to that, so I have a decent router. I mean modem. Well, I have a real good router. Nighthawks are great to have. A lot of people yay and nay on pretty much say it's not good or it's good. Um, just depends who you are, really. Um, if you prefer Nighthawks, it's fine. There's Asus. I think even Logitech was coming out with a router at one time. I don't know if it's still out there or not, but there's many routers out there. I think one from I know Netgear has one. I know Lynx is another one. Cisco is a good one. Routers and modems. My modem is an Aries. Well, the newer model came out last one. The cable I had came over to fix the router modem because a side note here, we had a fluctuation in our internet signal. See, I'm paying for 100 megabytes down and 12 up. Of course, I was told sooner or later, but later this year or next year, we'll be going to 200 down and 12 or 13 or 14 up because they're doing a bandwidth increase in our area. I went from 60 to 100 now, hopefully 200 before the end of the year. Um, because Spectrum is increasing internet speeds all over the place. Of course, there's some areas that have up to a gig right now, or close to a gig download. Um, that being said, though, um, yes, and of course, I had a cable box channel too, and the living room cable box acting up too a little bit. It's a little side note here. Changing no problems. I recommend Spectrum because I've been with them for 2 years. They handle it pretty well. And the Xbox has been on all day long. Wow. Anyway, though, sorry, I just noticed that. It works. It's 3 in the morning. Anyway, though, sorry about that. Sorry to ramble on about that. But is renting or buying your own? Like myself, I don't have to either because mine was free. Yes, they're probably low end, $60, $80 ones. Probably get at Wally World or Best Buy, cheap ones. But you know what? It's 3.0, DOS 3.0. It works fine. Does what it's supposed to do. Um, uh, tough one there though, because if you have Comcast or AT&T, even with Spectrum, you can buy your own. But you'll have to call in and and give them the serial number, activation number, or whatever ID on it, so they can activate it. Heard rumors of Spectrum doing while Comcast and AT&T are doing, locking out your modem if you go somewhere else. So I've heard that, but I've never asked the question because, like I said, I get one for free from Spectrum, so I don't have an issue with that. The whole $5 Wi-Fi charge crap is monthly charge. If you want to know what that is, if you're a Spectrum customer, that's having them send you a router, practically. It'd be a Cisco or probably some other router, Asus router. Hopefully good enough. Not good as a Nighthawk in my computer room area. My computer room. Not good as that bad boy, but probably good enough. Um, like I said, I got family come over a lot sometimes during the holidays, so I want to have all the power I can because you get sisters coming over, father coming over, and I go over their house, blah blah blah, stuff like that. It's difficult to have 6, 7 people on the router if you have a cheapy dinky router. But going back to the modem renting and buying, if you rent a modem from Comcast, it's like $5 a month extra. Buying one is like about $200-300 at least at Wally World, probably more than that at Best Buy, because you have to make sure you get the right router. Don't buy DOS's 2.0 because then your router A may not work or work very crappily. Um, Two, the back should say on the back DOS's 2.0, DOS 3.0, but you gotta make sure and see exactly what speed you're gonna be getting, because it always says up to 100 megabit download, upload up to 12 or 20, whatever the hell it is. You have to understand with that stuff, you only have options. Now, not every modem is going to work with Spectrum or Comcast or AT&T or anything else like that. You're going to have to really do your homework on this. If you go buy some cheap, dinky, donkey, little retarded, dumbass router and think, oh, is this going to work right here? And you find out it's a DOS 1.0 or 2.0 or whatever point oh it is. And if you can't log into freaking, check your email, what's the point of having the damn thing? Because it doesn't work. And they gotta make sure it's freaking compatible with the system they're using. Because if not, you're just taking money and throwing it out the window. Because like Wally World, if you open it up, you can't get a refund. You can get a refund on it. So you gotta do your homework really good. If you even if you're at Walmart and you call Spectrum or Comcast, whatever you have, say, hey, I have this router in front of me, I have a modem in front of me. It's a blah 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 Linksys or whatever, or Cisco or Aries. DOS 3.0, here's the number, or whatever it is. Is it be compatible with your system? Because not every cable system is going to be the same. Google Fiber is different than AT&T Uverse. 1 gigabyte download speeds are different. Spectrum is different than Comcast. I don't know how to help with that yet. Spectrum is different than Comcast. These things are different. You have to understand that with the cable modem and with modems like that, you have to understand that when you're doing this kind of stuff, you're not taking money and throwing it out the window. I'm trying to help you guys out here a little bit with this stuff here, with the information I have here. That yes, do your homework. Make sure it's the right one you need. Don't just buy something just to buy it because you think it's going to work. Do your homework. Do homework, do homework, do homework, do homework. Because if you don't do your homework, you can't turn it at Wally World. You just bought something you can't use. And if your cable company wants to be a pain in the ass because they think, well, you know what, we're going to be a jerk because we want you to run ours. And that's not right because, you should have a right choice to do it. But you have to, if you're going to spend $200-300 on a good modem, you need to make sure it's compatible, and you have to give them the information at Spectrum or Comcast or whatever you have so they can hook you up, or they can, help you service there. Because having a modem hooked in to a coaxial cable or whatever you have, or DSL line, doesn't do any good though if not activated by the company carrier you have. It's like getting a cell phone and not going to any of these cell phone companies and having it activated. Yeah, it looks good staring at it, but doesn't do anything. It may turn on, but you can't use it for anything really. So you have to use some common sense. You have to use a little bit of understanding. You have to use some into some intelligence to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna go with Spectrum. I get a free modem, but I'm gonna buy my own because I had three modems, and I've gone through three modems with them in the last 2 years. And yes, it's crappy, it's garbage, blah blah freaking blah. But I'd rather have them come and bring it in here than have me go off to run around a Wally World or try to contact the company that I got it from and argue with them for 45 minutes about why something's not working after a year or so. So that's me, but it's not everybody else. So I understand that. And that's why it doesn't bother me in the sense of that reason. But if you want information about it, I would rather have you guys research it not only on your own, but research it in the sense of understanding of what you're getting into. When you rent a modem, you're authorizing the company that will take care of it. Comcast, AT&T, whoever. It's not always the case, though, I've heard from companies like that. But when you're renting something from people, of course, you got to take care of it, blah, blah, you know how it goes. It's not understandable that people say, well, you don't get the fact that you have to buy a modem. But, like with me, with Spectrum and stuff like that, some companies will have a free modem. And yes, like I said, I've gone through 3 of them. Okay, they don't last very long, whatever. The point being is that if you can buy one and you can get one at a decent price, go for it. But if you're like me, who don't have to, you still can. People still buy their own modems and hook them up themselves and call Spectrum and hey, I have internet. I have a modem right here. Here's a number. Here's the information for it. They'll activate it for you, and you have sweet internet going to your house. You can buy combo units at Walmart. They're about probably $200-300 probably. But be forewarned, buying that will increase the chances of probably have one of them burn out. Most of the router will burn out before the cable modem burns out. So people already had to have a Ethernet cable going from the modem to their new router, even though they have built-in router. That's why I'm telling people just be careful what you do. But I'd rather have you guys listen to me about it and then leave a comment below what you think. Like, subscribe down below. Leave a comment what you think. My gamer tag Crisis169. Please let me know what you think of my videos. Have PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, so hit me up there. I'll see you guys later.